For hello, once again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. Now, I have some possibly breaking news. You remember Yeezy and Gap signed a deal? It was supposed to be a 10-year deal that was worth up to $1 billion. That's what the deal would have paid. So basically, like $100 million per year. Ye felt that Yeezy went back on their word. They did not adhere to his wishes. So what he ended up doing was what? He ended the deal and abruptly canceled the deal. Now, what am I talking about? Yeezy is now selling his clothing on his website, but the catch is it's only in Europe. But let me go ahead and refresh some people's minds who may not, know a lot of what I'm speaking about. All right, so this is dated back from September 2022, when Kanye West Yeezy terminates deal with Gap. A king can't live in someone else's castle. Now, what Kanye West is doing now is doing basically direct to consumer, and honestly, it's working. Is working on his behalf by doing the direct to consumer aspect. Now, let's just give a refresher what this deal was supposed to go. Kanye West, who goes by Ye, said Thursday he terminated the contract between company Yeezy and Gap. Now, this is from 2022 now, so just to put that in, retrospect. Now, Kanye West, who goes by Ye, said Thursday he terminated the contract. I'm not going to read this whole thing just to put that in perspective. Now, the move comes after Gap allegedly failed to meet his obligations in the company's agreement, including distributing Yeezy products in its stores by the second half of 2021 and creating dedicated Yeezy Gap stores, according to a letter shared by his lawyer with CNBC. Shares of the retailer fell nearly 4% Thursday. Well, that was 2022. We're going to see what their shares are now. Yeezy notified Gap of his concerns in August and gave the company a contractually designated 30 days to cure its breaches. Nicholas Gravante, a lawyer for Ye, told CNBC, he said Gap took no actions on the concerns. All right, so I'm gonna read this last paragraph and then we're gonna go away from here. It was always a dream of mine to be at the Gap and to bring the best product possible. Ye told CNBC's Closing Bell on Thursday. Obviously, there's always struggles and back and forth when you are trying to build something new and integrate teams. Now, this is what's going on next. If you can see, this is February 22nd, 2024. Ye is now selling Yeezy Gap items for $20 on the website. So right here, the Yeezy Gap zip up hoodie navy $20. The Yeezy Gap zip up hoodie D gray $20. Now, if you go to the actual website here in America, I just want to show you briefly. It's not being sold here. So if you got family or friends in Europe, you may be able to get the items there. All right. You might be able to get the items there, but everything on the website are still $20. The pods are still $20. And he actually have an upcoming event on today, the Vultures Listening Experience, live screen Italy, Milan Forum. So I just want to show you that here in America is still not viewable. All right. And right here, this is 4 hours ago, still available for me in France. It seems like people in the US can't see them. So this person in France, you see their receipt. They are purchasing the items and you see what they purchase. And this so let's go look at some more people. It's not coming up for me. It feel like it depends on the country. I still can't see it. All right. Got him. This is the person in another country who said they got him. He got the the Yeezy Gap Long Street T-shirt for $20 and the Yeezy Gap short sleeve for $20. So he is definitely selling these items. Now, my question is, how do you feel about this? All right. Not seeing it. I'm in the US. It's just Europe for now. Someone on Reddit confirmed to me can't see them in Canada. So it's not in Canada. So it's only in Europe. And that's why the question mark says, is it Europe only? All right. So right here it say page not found. Caught me something, bro. Just bought pods with a long sleeve t-shirt. This is 2 hours ago. Um I can't see it. Now saw it. Now they're gone. Beautiful. How can I get one? So possibly they sold out. I bought this hoodie for $200. Now it's $20 with the F. All right. Also, shipping is cheaper in Europe. It was only $40. Now it is $25. No other payment option than credit card, right? So you clearly see that Ye um, dropped the prices on a lot of these items. And this is something that he said he want to do. This is something that he said he want to do. Now Gap tag removed all for all products. So now if you look, this is 2 hours ago, they removed the name Gap. But regardless, it already did what it was supposed to do. He removed the name Gap from all of the products, but it still was on the website. Um, it did what it was supposed to do. This person say, "What is this currency?" I think this is the French franc, I believe. Here in Brazil, it is available. So this person says available in Brazil. All right. So does anyone knows when this S is finally dropping? So you clearly see Kanye West is running the numbers. Once he got his website hot, all it took was for him to get the website hot, and then now it's over from there. And while we're here, let's just go. Let's go to Vultures because I think they're still doing the Vultures listening party tonight. Yay, West Vultures merch at the Milan listening party tonight. I can't play the music, but you clearly is setting up. Hold up, I can't play that music. You clearly see they're setting up for tonight for the merch. They getting crump for the night. So um one thing for tonight. It's another thing that I want to showcase as well. Let's see if I can showcase. They say Kanye West and Vultures end up making $1 million so far. Let's see something. Let's see. 1 million off Vultures. Okay. Let me see if I can type it in another way. So he actually has two more listening parties, one on the 22nd, which is today, the 24th, and then he have one at the 25th. So all right, let's go here. I think he made $1 million. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is what I want to say while we're here. All right, Kanye West's first independent album grossed over $1 million in this first week. Vultures One, the rapper's full-length collaboration with Ty Dolla $ign, earned close to 169 million on-demand streams. Um, in September 2020, Kanye West fired off a series of new recording and publishing deal guidelines on Twitter, the app now known as X. He called for artist-friendly income splits, 80% to the musician, and contracts that are easy to understand. The artist owns the copyright in the recordings of songs West proposed and leases them to the record label publisher for a limited term. His new album, Vultures One, a full-length collaboration with the singer Ty Dolla $ign, arrives with even fewer screens attached. He doesn't have a legal partner, just a distribution company, Label Engine, to help ensure the music's presence on streaming services. This arrangement outside of the major label system means that West and Ty Dolla $ign are likely taking home even more than the 80% cut the rapper tweeted about in 2020. Although Label Engine advertises that clients get 82.5% of the revenue, stars like West almost certainly have the leverage to push that number significantly higher. Billboard estimates that Vultures One, which debuted at number one on the Billboard 200, earned a little more than $1 million in its opening week in the United States, mostly from streaming around 892,000 from close to 169 million on-demand streams, plus a little extra for sales, roughly 145,000. If West and Ty Dolla $ign are giving up the 5% for distribution, which might be high, they would take home around $986,000. Um, so let's just read this last part, then we're gonna end it. Contrast this with the situation West faced at the start of his career in the major label system. Images of old contracts he tweeted in 2020 indicate that when he made the college dropout, he earned a 14% royalty on albums sold to the United States, as is typical in royalty deal. West's old contract notes that no royalty shall be due and payable until such time as all advances have been recouped. That recoupment comes of an artist share, meaning that measly 14% rate has to do all the heavy lifting to earn the advance back. In the theoretical example, if West was in this deal, he would had just 1 million in recoupable expenses, such as an advance associated with an album, which would be low for him historically speaking. That release would need to generate more than 7 million in total sales income for him to recoup and start earning money from his music going forward. In this simple hypothetical, artist is only generating income through sales, not syncs or other sources, and the royalty rate isn't increasing when an artist hits certain sale thresholds. So now we clearly see why so many artists are not making money. In fact, they are indebted to the record label and they are, in hindsight, broke because they got to pay so much. They got to pay for the marketing. They got to pay for their own flights at times. They have to pay the producers. They have to pay sometimes for people to be featured on the album. They have to pay their management. They have to pay so much off of a limited amount of money. So, nevertheless, I just want to make this quick video. This is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe, as we'll be coming to you with more videos in the future. And once again, we will see you in the next video.